Hey guys, it's Amy. I know I look a little bit crazy right now, what with having a white eyebrow, but I'm doing a collab today, again, with Rachel, AchelTheGreat. I will link her info in the description box, her channel, and her video for this collab. We decided to do a summer signs collab. So June has both Gemini and Cancer in it. So she is a Cancer. Her birthday is in a few days, and she wanted to do a look for Cancer. Since she did Cancer, I'm doing Gemini, and Gemini is really, here's one thing, it says, of all people, they are the most difficult to understand. In temperament, they are hot and cold almost at the same moments. And reading that made me want to do a fire and ice look. A lot of people will do just opposing blacks and whites on their faces. I've seen a lot of those looks while I was kind of researching Gemini. Makeup looks came up. And people did do black and white, which is why I did the black and white eyebrows and eyelashes, although you still can't tell that these eyelashes are white, but I put a ton of white primer on them, and when I look at them, they're white. But anyway, it is what it is. So Gemini is very popular with their dual nature and their strong charisma. This is a style thing saying, oh, there's my cat again. Oh my gosh. But it's Rachel. For style, Gemini women should mix light and dark colors and comprise the produced color palette in their everyday life. And then there's a picture of a girl. If you can see it, she just did white and black. And I didn't want to do anything that simple. I wanted to do the fire and ice look. And then another thing, it says, how do you wear makeup? There's simple, bold, vibrant, and no makeup. And Gemini falls under the vibrant category. So anyway, this is what I came up with. If you want to go ahead and see how I got these looks, they're great to do on their own, like do 2 blue eyes or 2 red eyes. Then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start you guys off zoomed in, and I think I'm going to start with the red eye first, the fire eye. Actually, it's not just red, it's going to be red and yellow and gold. But I actually wore this look to a concert for an early Father's Day present for my dad just a couple of weeks ago. So one thing I forgot, primer. I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to put that on my lids real quick. Normally I wouldn't bother with eyeshadow primer for filming, but I want these looks to really stand out as much as possible. So I'm going to take the Cute AF, well actually the Yes Please palette, it says Cute AF on it, and it's from ColourPop, and let's see, I am going to start with this orange shade, and I'm going to put that all in my crease. And then I will bring it down under my eye as well. It never fails that my phone decides to make noise. Okay, the next shade I'm just going to go straight in with this red. And I'm using the same brush, which is like an angled, fluffy, here, if I can get my mirror out of my hand. Angled, fluffy shader brush thing. I don't really know what it is. It's a mini Luxie travel brush, 227T. I'm going to dip into that and put that in the outer corner, and then up into the orange. And I'm also going to bring that underneath my eye. Because my face is kind of already done from wearing makeup today. I'm not really going to do much with my face after I do the eyes. So I'm just doing underneath my eyes now. I'm just going to leave that in the outer corner. Then, for the fun part, I'm going to take this shade here and put it on my lid, and then I'm going to put this shade on top of it. Is that the way it works? No, I'm going to do this shade, sorry. This shade, and then this shade. I used all three of them before, which is why I got confused. And I'm just going to use my finger to put it on. And it looks kind of monochromatic at the moment. And I got too much in the inner corner. Now for the gold shade to go on top of it. It's pretty pigmented. I'm just patting that on. Then I will blend all that out and kind of redo the outer corner. I'm picking up the red again and just placing it in the outer corner. And then, since it's an angled brush, it works well in the crease. And I got a lot of gold in the inner corner, you can see. So I'm going to use one side, just the blending side of a Luxie 249. And just blend that a little bit into the orange. And then, let's see, what will I pop in the inner corner? I'm just going to use more of the gold, honestly. I'm just going to use a flat shader brush and dab that in there. Because when it's not mixed with when it's not on top of the red shimmer, it's going to be a more pure gold, as you can see. So that is the fire side, the one side of the Gemini personality. Now we're going to switch over to the Dream Street palette, Kathleen Lights times ColourPop, and we're going to use the blues and the silvers to make like an ice side. Picking up a Luxie, I can't even read it, 237 blending brush. When everything is zoomed in, I have to turn the lights up so bright that I am like ridiculously blinded. So anyway, here again is the fireside. And I'm just going to go ham with this. I'm going to start with Mooney as my transition shade because I'm afraid of going straight in with the dark blue. Even though I've used it before, I'm not like afraid of it. I'm just afraid of, I don't know what I'm afraid of, to tell you the truth. But I think that this needs a little bit more of a base, of a transition than the other side did. Okay, I'm not liking that brush. So we will switch to Luxie 227T again. I guess I have a few of these. You know what? I'm going to take this shade and put that in my crease as well because there's just, I don't know. The blue is scaring me tonight. It's scaring me. Plus I don't want to bring the blue up so high. And this will help add color up. I'll bring this one underneath. I forgot to do the other one, of course. Alright, now it is time. It is time, it is time. I don't know if I want to use this blue or this one, because this one's kind of fun with it being silvery in the first place. Not silvery, but shimmery, you know what I mean. I think I'm just going to go for it and go for the dark one. And we shall see what happens. I'm just going to start by putting it in the outer corner. And bringing it into the middle a little. Definitely want to start doing this lightly and build it up. Bring it into the crease. So I dipped in about 4 or 5 times for that and brought it into the crease. And I'm just going to drag it down onto my lower lash line. Okay, I think I'm done with that right now. And I'm going to take this silver, if you can even see it's silver, but it is, on my finger and put that in just like I did on the other eye. Whoa, look at that pigment. I've only used this before doing a half cut crease and I thought it was pigmented because it had a base, but nope, it's pigmented on its own for sure. The other end of the Luxie 249, grab some silver and put that in the inner corner and drag it down. There, I have an ice side and I have a fire side, but I'm not done yet. I'm going to attempt something I have not done before, so we'll see how it goes. We'll do the easy side first. I'm going to use a Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl eyeliner in 601A Baby's Got Black. So it's just a wooden eyeliner. And I'm going to fill in my right brow because a lot of the people will do black and white looks for Gemini to show the the opposing sides of the dual personality. I wanted to do the fire and ice, but I figured I could do black and white also. So I'm going to do black on the fire side and white on the ice side and do it for my eyebrows. So we'll see how this goes. Especially just holding, you know what, I think I'm going to do this off camera simply because I can't hold the mirror and do it, and that's just, eyebrows are hard. Eyebrows are tough. Alright, so I am back with an extreme brow. It is not cleaned up, it's not combed through, it's not anything, it's just, it's an extreme brow. I can see it in the lens. Alright, now it's time for the white one. And I actually want to do this on camera just to see if it'll show on top of such dark brows. Well, it's working. That looks so funny. I'm not happy with how this is looking. I feel like I look like an Oompa Loompa on this side. But whatever, it's the look. Because now I'm going to use a white primer for my eyelashes. And we'll see what this does. If it even shows up. There it is a little bit. So unfortunately my camera wasn't recording and I didn't know it. I pushed record, but sometimes I push record and I don't push it hard enough and it doesn't work. So what I did is I finished applying the primer on the white primer. I finished applying that, looks better that way, on these lashes, even though it doesn't really look like it. There, I just put a little more on. I'm going to turn these lights down because I don't need them this bright anymore. I only need them bright when I'm zoomed in. So yeah, I put on the white primer and then I used the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade in Brazen Black C145A, and I put that on these lashes, and I realized that the reason this white primer was not applying so well to these lashes, they didn't come on so as strong as, say, like the eyebrow did, which I know the eyebrows are two totally different shapes. I don't know. It is what it is. They're dueling personalities. They're not supposed to be the same. They're supposed to be like evil stepsisters, not just like sisters. So they're totally different. It's because I had mascara on today and I forgot about it. I put one real quick coat on and I think this primer did not want to go on over that. So anyway, again, this is the Fireside with silver, blue, and white. And then we have the, wait, no, that's the ice side. I don't know cold from hot, apparently. This is the fire side with orange, red, gold, and then black. So that is both sides. And yeah, I think this was a really fun collab. This was a great idea that Rachel had. I had fun creating the looks. I mean, I did do the one look already before, but I did it a little bit different today. And this one, I had no idea how it was going to turn out. I had no clue. I was so worried about using the blue. So anyway, yeah. Thank you to Rachel, or AchelTheGreat, for coming up with this idea. And please, please, please go check her out. I will have it linked in the cards if I can. And if not, it will definitely be in the description box down below so that you can check her out. She is awesome. She does great looks. All of her looks are amazing. So she is doing, again, Cancer, since she is a Cancer. Her birthday's in June. Her birthday is Saturday, I believe. Saturday, yes. And I did Gemini the first half of the month. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell before you head out. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Peace out.